right. Welcome to the Church of Hot Sauce on this beautiful Sunday morning, August 11th. It's a good day so far. Blessed to be above dirt. I don't know about all you guys, but carpe diem. Take today. Take chances. Live your life. It's short. Enjoy it. So, we've got some great sauces we're going to review today. Great companies that we're going to review. Some of them I've had the sauces. Some of them I haven't. So, super excited about that. We got Feel the Burn Hot Sauce and Defiant Sauce Co. Awesome individuals. Defiant, I met him in Tampa. Saw him again in Erie. Great guy. Feel the Burn, met him for the first time in Erie. Great dudes. Lots of fun. So anyway, we'll be trying those sauces today. We're a week out from the League of Fire Denver belt match. That will be me, Pepper Bay, versus Brandon Honeyboy Collins and Nikki Tricks. And it's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. I'll make sure to make the link visible to everybody when the time comes on Sunday the 18th. And so that way everybody can catch it. I will, depending on when the belt match is, I'm going to try to do a live show. I'm actually going to try to do a live show in Denver, i.e. Fort Collins. So we'll see if that can go as planned. But really hoping to have just a great weekend. I'll be out there Saturday, Sunday, and flying back Monday because I got to work. So I'll be back at work on Tuesday. Later today, I will be hopefully completing, I would imagine I'll be completing it, the Silver Surfer Challenge. That's been put on by League of Fire and Silver Surfer. If you guys don't know who Silver Surfer is in League of Fire, check him out. Awesome individual. And he put together this gambit where you eat the You Got to Be Kidding Me, you eat the Freak Pea, and you also do a Ryback Chug Challenge. So you do these 3 challenges, you try to do them as fast as possible, there's no afterburn, and then as well as not being an afterburn, you get 15 points for completing said challenge, and the person with the fastest challenge time after the end of the season, which is at the end of this month, you get a special trophy. So I'm going to try to do that, and hopefully I can beat out the current score. So we'll see how that goes. But in we go. We got some great sauces. I've got a great spicy sermon in store for the end of this episode, so stay tuned. All right, let's get into it. First off, we're going to go with the Defiant sauce. The guy who runs Defiant is an absolutely incredible individual. If you guys haven't had his teriyaki sauce, it's absolutely to die for. When I was in Erie, they're larger bottles, and I bought 2 of them, and I probably should have bought more because I think I'm already halfway through my second bottle. So I reviewed it on here. Please go check it out. It's a great sauce and a great company. So what's awesome is when I met the individual in Tampa, I love talking with the owners of the companies. I love getting to know the individual behind the brand. That's just as special for me as the sauces, in my opinion. So he had this peach sauce out, and I was like, oh, I'm in Georgia now, loving the peach flavor. It was a great sauce. Reviewed it on here as well. When I went to Erie, turns out he made a hotter version just for me. And I was blown away by that. So we've got the Mother Truckin' Son of a Peach. Love the play on words. It's Scotch Bonnet and Carolina Reaper. And so he made a hotter version of the peach sauce just for me to try. That's awesome. I love that. You make a connection with an individual, you give them an idea, and they come out with a product because of the stuff you talked about. There's nothing better than that. Was super humbled by that, and cannot wait to try this sauce out. So we got the Mother Trucker Son of a Peach by Defiant Sauce Co. Again, great brand, great individual. So let's see what this hotter version. Let's see what. I'm curious if the score is going to be comparable. If it's going to be better, worse, who knows? So about a month and a half ago, somebody asked me a sauce that I had reviewed on here. They asked me to re-review the sauce. They thought that maybe the sauce that I ate before it had impacted my palate, and I wasn't able to give their sauce, the next sauce up, a decent enough score. So they asked me to retry it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna do that. The reason I'm not gonna do that, because then that takes takes away the ability to that pretty much says I do it wrong. And I don't. I've spent a lot of years in the culinary industry. After each hot sauce, I cleanse my palate with milk that takes the oils off. I promise you, the score's not going to change. Sometimes you're going to get some criticism on your sauce. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to give an honest opinion, and I'm not going to give you a second opinion. I'm going to give you the first opinion that I got from that sauce. And if you don't like it, that's okay. Take it as constructive criticism if you'd like. Take it however you like, to be honest. But my skill set is here. I know what I'm doing. And I promise you, yeah, each sauce is getting its fair chance as far as what I scored at and what I think of the sauce. So I've got to keep that. It's like Dave Portnoy when he does the pizza reviews. Like, he doesn't go back and try this stuff a second time because that's not fair. And it takes away from what's the word for it? Like, it compromises the integrity of what I'm doing here. And I promise you, you're getting your fair judgment on your sauce. And my opinion might be different than other people's, but it's my opinion. It is what it is, and take it with a grain of salt if you must. But I know what I'm doing here, and I appreciate people sending me sauces or letting me know about their sauces, sharing their dreams and all that jazz. And I try to do the best of my abilities with integrity. So we're gonna do this Mother Truckin' Son of a Peach by Defiant Sauce Company. Get a good picture for the camera. Ingredient list on this is going to be tomato sauce, peaches, sweet peppers, vinegar, water, honey, black pepper, garlic, mustard seeds, salt, scotch bonnet, chili pepper, cinnamon, excuse me, and nutmeg. I didn't hear Carolina Reaper. Interesting. Okay. So, I'm going to try this sauce out. We're going to give it a little Taylor Swift. We're going to shake it up. Shake it up. First impressions on the smell. Oh, my. Wow. For nutmeg and cinnamon being listed last on the ingredient list, which means it's the least amount of product in that sauce, they come out right away. Wow, you get the nutmeg really pops, and then you get a cinnamon smell with like a sweetness of the peaches, and just a slight tang from the vinegar and the burn. Wow, it smells amazing, guys. Let's see what the pourability's like. Let's see what the viscosity is like. Look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful sauce right there. Like I said, I like a sauce that's not too pureed. It's got a little bit of of a texture to it besides just like a smooth puree. That to me is a perfect sauce. You know what's in there, kind of deal. Wow, this smells. I smell it, and I honestly, automatically, it makes me think of like the holidays, like Christmas time. The nutmeg almost gives you like, right off the bat, almost gives you like a numbing agent on your tongue. You get the cinnamon, very bright, very sharp, and then you get this nice little flow into some peach and heat. And oh my God, that sweetness from the peach is so beautiful. It comes out very, very well. Let's take a little bit more of that. It's beautiful. That is a beautiful sauce. Very unique flavor. It's not going to be like something that you see out there every day. Gotta love that. Taking chances with the cinnamon and the nutmeg. But in doing so, enabling to incorporate it into the sauce, where the star of the show is definitely still the peach, because you get that essence throughout. You get that sweetness and that certain je ne sais quoi that the peach brings. It's very different. It's a sweetness with not an earthiness, but like almost like a sweet hollowness, to where it's not overly sweet in any area of your palate. It hits it with the sweetness and accentuates all the other ingredients that you have in there. That's beautiful. Heat-wise, you're maybe, and granted, I have been training for a belt match, so that, take that as you will. Heat levels, probably like a 1.5 or a 2. It's not crazy. It's definitely hotter than the previous sauce. But, man, the flavor. It's definitely like a solid 7.5 out of 10. It's very different. Kind of reminds me almost a little bit of Ruthless Reaper's bootleg sauce, and the fact that the spices, the nutmeg, the cinnamon, like that kind of stuff, is a very impactful flavor. Very, very delicious sauce. Again, 7.5 out of 10. That's a great score. That's a solid score. Heat-wise is about a 2 out of 10. Defiant Sauce Co. Mother Truckin', son of a peach. Gotta love it. Check them out. Great guy. Also check out that Hadouken teriyaki sauce that he's got. Man, that's got to be one of my favorite sauces of all time. It's so good. All right, next up, let me go ahead and cleanse my palate here. Next up, we got Feel the Burn Dragon Fire. Love the label, the striking colors, like the poppy kind of art that's on there with the contrasted black, cartoony, like to try to like put in shadows in there. I love it. It's different. It sits out. It's definitely identifiable on a shelf full of sauces. So great label work. That's very, very cool. Ingredients list on this one, we got Dragon's Breath pepper. That's the first ingredient. All right, this is a chili heads kind of sauce. Dragon's Breath pepper, vinegar, Himalayan sea salt, garlic, water, and xanthan gum. So a few ingredients. Y'all know how I feel about xanthan gum. I'm gonna give it a Taylor Swift and shake it up. Shake it up. See what this Dragon Fire is like. Those of you that haven't had the Dragon Fire, it's a very unique kind of a flavor. Kind of a mix between like a Reaper's earthiness and the hint of sweetness of like a 7-Pot Primo, but still has that huge level of heat. All right, let's go ahead and give it a smell. Oh wow! Oh wow! Right away, the Dragon's Breath smell. It's a vinegary bite, but it's, oh my god, that. Again, that sweetness, a little bit of earthiness, a little bit of acidity. Wow. We'll go and see what the consistency's like. Again, this has xanthan gum in it, so it should be pretty awesome as far as the viscosity is concerned. Look at that, almost like a syrup. And you can tell that there's chunks of like Dragonfire in there. Look at that. Look at that guy right there. That's a chunk of pepper up in there. Salud. Vinegar bite to start. Woo! Vinegar bite to start. Then there's a subtle sweetness there. And then as soon as you swallow, it's like a wave of heat that hits the front of your palate and goes through the entire palate, itch, the back of the throat. It's hot. It's a good hot though. Heat level on this one's probably a 4 out of 10. It's hot. For a regular person, this is going to be a 10 out of 10 hot sauce as far as the spice level is concerned. A super impactful heat level there. And I can tell you right now, it sticks around. It's moving in. Whether you like it or not, it's sticking around. That's a beautiful, beautiful heat though. Yum. Because it still sticks on the palate while giving you that slight burn in the back of the throat. I love that. I like knowing that there's peppers in that hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Flavor-wise, it's good. It's a nice solid 7. I mean, I could see myself putting this on... What's up, Jim? I could see myself putting this on eggs. Using this as a marinade. Some deviled eggs with this even would be beautiful. I think it would be able to access that creaminess from the inside of the deviled egg with this in there. Would be a great contrast of flavor and creaminess. Again, Dragonfire by Feel the Burn Hot Sauce. It's good. 7 out of 10. Great burn at 4 out of 10. This is solid chili head sauce. If you want something to push your limits a little bit, you're trying to move up to that next stage, this is a great product to start with. Dragonfire. Can't beat it. Woo! It's sticking around. Really got to make sure I cleanse my palate on that one. Definitely an impactful heat flavor. Woo! All right. Next up from Bueller Burn Hot Sauce, we've got Mean Green. Look at that jalapeno. He looks mean. He looks so mean. It looks like he's going to get you. Ingredients in this one, we've got jalapeno, vinegar, Himalayan sea salt, garlic, water, and xanthan gum. Simplistic ingredient list. If you know what you're doing, you should be able to use a simplistic ingredient list and make a quality sauce with few ingredients because you want them to stand out. You want them to be the star of the show. Excuse me. Love the artwork. Again, cartooning stands out. It's different. I haven't seen another label like this. It's really cool. The bright colors, contrast. Look at that lime green that they have on every bottle. I love that. Clearly, I'm a big fan of that color option. So, mean green. Let's go ahead and give this a good old Taylor Swift and shake it up. Shake it up. All right. Open this bad boy up here. Let's see what we get smell-wise. So right away, that jalapeno is very striking in there, as it should be. You get a garlic essence that follows right behind when the pepper smell finishes. It smells like a beautiful verde sauce, maybe without some tomatillos. Wow. Okay, let's see what the consistency's like. I love that you can see the product. Again, not too pulsed up. You can see the ingredients that are inside of the sauce. Not too pulsed up, which is great. See what the consistency's like. And because of the xanthan gum, it's almost like a syrupiness. Cheers. Beautiful, beautiful jalapeno and vinegar flavor. Absolutely gorgeous. It definitely reminds me of a verde. It's not a straightforward verde because it doesn't have the tomatillos, but oh man, that jalapeno flavor, the garlic flavor hitting you. It traverses over your palate. It's not too hot. This is a great like starter level sauce as far as the flavor is concerned and the heat's concerned. Sorry, as far as the heat's concerned, I'd say heat wise, it's maybe a 0.5, maybe. It's definitely not too impactful as far as the heat goes. But man, does that jalapeno flavor pop? It's not roasted. It tastes like a fresh pepper in there, like a fresh pod. This on eggs. A steak marinated with this and then finished with like a chimichurri sauce on top. Oh, can't even imagine how delicious that would taste. Great flavor. The flavor on this is honestly a solid 8.2 out of 10. This is great. Oh my God, you could do this. You could smoke some ribs and then finish it off with a glaze of this on top before plating. It would be phenomenal. A pork rib with that like little hint of saltiness with that pork flavor mixed with the jalapeno, the vinegar, and the garlic. Oh my goodness, guys. This is a great quality sauce. 8.2 out of 10. Burns about a 0.5 out of 10. Great sauce. Definitely check out Feel the Burn hot sauce. Again, met them in Erie. They all seemed like awesome dudes. There was 3, I believe they were brothers. Great people. And loved talking about their products. I think I literally tried every single one of their sauces, and they've got quite the lineup. They for being a smaller company, they've got quite the lineup. I think that they got like upwards of 10 sauces, if not more. So if you want somebody with a little bit of variety, quality sauce, check out Feel the Burn hot sauce. And how can you not like that name, right? Beautiful. All right. Spicy sermon today. We're about 2.5 hours from the closing ceremonies of the Olympics. And I kind of want to talk about that. Not about the Olympics specifically, but the beauty that is what the Olympics represent. Different countries, different people from different walks of life coming together, whether for their home country or the country that they live in now. The beauty of pure sportsmanship, where people put all the transgressions aside, all the BS that's in the world, you focus on just sports, which a sport, you don't have to speak the same language as somebody else to be able to enjoy and be able to be just coming together with different people like that. It's something that's so beautiful, and very, very thankful to be able to experience that every 4 years, as far as the Summer Olympics are concerned. It's wonderful. I love seeing people come together, and I think if people were able to do this more often with different aspects of life, and clearly this world would be a much better place. Putting their differences aside, putting squabbles aside, putting, different cultural aspects as far as like what they do with their family, what we do with our family. It's not that it's not talked about. It's just simply the beauty of the sport, and that's an amazing thing. Just getting to watch and experience that. I myself, I have seat rights to SoFi Stadium, which is where the 2028 Olympics will be. I've already paid for my ticket. I will be there for the opening ceremony. It's definitely a bucket list thing for me. Cannot wait to experience that. It's so wonderful seeing people come together no matter what and just focus on one thing. If we can all come together and focus on one thing at a time, we can fix this world. We can fix this world. Start within your community, work your way up, and if everybody focuses on their community and coming together, solving problems, focusing on simplistic things, the things that are more complicated will get fixed because people have the ability, they have the know-how of coming together and being able to set their differences aside. So, just wanted to touch on that a little bit today. Try to put your differences aside, understand where somebody else is coming from, and just focus on the small things, and this world is going to be much better for it. Hey, Chase. Well, it's about that time. Super enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget, I'll be live on my Pepper Bay page a little later today. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, probably a couple hours after now, where I'll be doing the Freak Pea, then You Got to Be Kidding Me, on top of the Ryback Chug Challenge. And that is the Silver Surfer Challenge. Look out for that on the Pepper Bay page and League of Fire. It's going to be awesome. Going to go for that record. So, tune in for that. Until next week, may the spice be with you, and always with you as well. Thank you for joining me here today, you guys. You have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Pepper Bay out.